today. From Raymond James Stadium in Tampa, Florida, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports.
So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That play going for 16 yards to start the drive. First down. Back to throw. Addison steps away to his left. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. That time, the right guard sending him backwards.
And so many different types of guys rotate in on the defensive line now, depending on situations. You can get the bulky guy, the fast guy. No matter what, though, you can't hold him.
Now the pass, and it's into the arms of Hopkins. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. There's a ball thrown right side and complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. A first down carry for Henry. Powerful running. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry. His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are on the board first here on the road in Tampa. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. Just the one misstep for them in the first half of the season. 7-1 is the record at the midway point. And in terms of whatever power rankings you want to go by, they're at or near the top of the list in terms of best teams in the National Football League.
And for me, in my little bit of rankings here, I've got them at the top. I know there's still 2 months to go, and we've seen teams get off to hot starts and then fade away due to injuries or the schedule or whatever. But unless there are a rash of injuries on this team, I'd be surprised if they aren't a first or a second seed come playoff time.
To throw on third down, Addison. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
Partner, we've got ourselves a ball game.
And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
The Bucs with an extra defender now in the secondary here on third down. Off the play fake, Addison. That is caught and way up past the 35 before he's taken down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Henry up the middle. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5. From the 43, here's a 2nd and 5. And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. So here's a 3rd and 14. Looking to throw. Addison. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Give him 8 yards that time on the scramble, and now fourth down. Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. They go play action here on first down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Operating from the gun, Addison. He'll complete this one to Okonkwo. And a good job to get him to the ground quickly right there at the 36-yard line. Well, they run with Henry on first down, but nothing much materializing as he'll get forward only for about a yard. Buying time to his left. And an off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
27 yards there on a very nice third down conversion. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. Hand off to Spears. Fighting his way through contact. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. Back to throw. Addison forced out to his left. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Caught on the slant. Touchdown. Traylon Burks, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Titans have cut it back within a score. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll search for another score as they begin here with the 1st and... Throwing to start the drive. Addison. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. To throw again. Addison on the slant, DeAndre Hopkins. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Now they'll try and set up the quarterback draw here. And he gets it to the 32, good enough for a first down. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Not liking the look, they'll change the play. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Flush to his right. Oh, and that is incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big play that shreds the defense. Instead, he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback, I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. A couple of first downs on the drive already as they'll go from the 47 now on first down. He gets it to Burks again. And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Back to throw again. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Oh, the Buccaneer pressure too much. Down he goes. The Titans offense gears up for their first possession of the second half. And their defense did its job by forcing the punt to start things out. And now, Charles, can the offense get in gear?
I think, partner, you can sense them saying, okay, the first half was theirs, but now let's get the momentum back on our side. We forced a punt. Now let's go downfield and score. If we do that, we'll be set up well for this second half.
So it was already a gain on the completion, but tack on some more with that penalty.
Absolutely, and no matter what angle you're making the tackle from, you can't grab the face mask, and that's just putting your defense on its heels just a little bit more.
And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Now a 2nd and 6. Looking to throw. Addison eluding the pressure right. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. On 1st and 10, it's Spears. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Shaquille Barrett in on the tackle. 2nd and 10. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. That one's taken in by Spears. And he'll take this from 147-yard line to the other. A gain of 6. From the gun on 3rd down. Addison working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Titans first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Throwing on 1st down. Addison dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Now here's a give to Spears. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. From the 9, 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Addison firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Just looking at it from a defensive perspective, when you break the huddle in the red zone, tight end is one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast in this position, and they want to get it to someone. And in this case, he had the play. They just didn't complete it.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Spears will take this into the end zone for a Titans touchdown. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
Now we get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. He's been pretty solid, pretty good. They begin with Henry. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
And down he goes, a Buccaneer sack. And the offense moving quickly to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. And that'll bring up 4th down on a big sack with a loss of 5.
Seems to me that our friend...
Now out comes their leader and the captain of this offense back onto the field. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Off play action. Addison flushed out right. He finds his man complete. That's Phillips. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. Back now in Tampa. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down and 6. Looking to throw. Addison escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. That one a broken play, but it ends up being a good play. The scramble goes for 20.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
Levante David in on the tackle. Here's a 2nd and 5. Operating from the gun. Addison. Flush to his right. And this is going to lead to another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 19. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. On 1st and 10, Addison eluding the pressure right. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. Now the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down. Throwing again. Addison on the slant, complete to Hopkins. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And he gets the 1st down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. The offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. The Titans on 3rd down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This is 3rd and 10. And it's a Titans touchdown. Traylon Burks, his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Titans get an important score there to extend their lead here in the... So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They're working on a 4-game winning streak, and they lead this one as well right now as they start 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. So 4th quarter, a nice run there to start this drive. Charles, what do you think the split will be here between run and pass?
Well, partner, I think it'll lean towards the run, but this is also not a time where you just totally do that. You still have to possess the ball, move the sticks, and keep the clock moving as well. So they'll run their offense, but yeah, when they have a chance to run it, they'll do that a little bit more.
From the gun on 3rd down. Addison pass taken in by his big tight end. And he will have a Titans 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Henry will get it. He's been busy today. And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. Here's a run by Spears. He gets them a little over half of what they needed. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a 10-yard pickup, and that's enough to move the chains. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Out of the gun, a give to Spears. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Right back to Spears. And he'll take this one down to the 36. Now the objective there, I mean, yes, the positive gain, that's nice, but work some clock.
Yeah, you're exactly right, but the problem for them is still within a possession, so they can't just sit on it running the ball. They have to find a way to throw it effectively as well.
4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. back to throw. Addison. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. This one came right down to the wire, and CD, they had that one final chance to try to navigate their way into the end zone, but couldn't get it done to avoid the loss.
Yeah, and how about the defense there? Because while they had one final look at the end zone, the defense made sure they knew what they were doing on the last play, executed it flawlessly, and no flags. Because remember, if there's a defensive penalty, there's one play left in the game that the offense gets. They didn't allow that to happen.
So for Tennessee, they're setting themselves up as a major contender as they move to 8-1 now on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Jacksonville to take on the Jaguars. Meanwhile, for Tampa Bay, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Tampa.
That was a really very slippery game. Luckily I win, but that was very close and slippery game, bro.